Good evening, folks. There's a learning curve to everything you do. I'm uploading videos on my desktop. I set the Premiere on my desktop. It wouldn't allow me to find it on my iPad. I gotta figure it out. I should have set it up on my iPad so then I have to learn how to do it. Anyway, I'm gonna get right into it because this was supposed to be a long live stream. Lives are time consuming. I'm sorry I confused you. I don't know if the other one is open and I have videos uploading on my desktop because I produced work to help you see how I contacted the senators of my state I wrote to them and I got an email and I called them and I recorded a video. Guys, I am so sorry. Watch it from the very beginning. I could not figure out how to find the Premiere that I set so I could just sign on. But if I was on my desktop, it would have worked. Hello, Rideshare Lisa. There's a lot going on. And I'm going to start off with something that I didn't prepare to do up until the last couple of hours. And I'm going to give a shout out to a channel that I wanted the links in the description below before I went live, but I have to wait because it's not done uploading. I have to wait. There's a learning curve. Here we go. Jason, EIDL. Do a YouTube search, you'll find him. The man has helped his audience. He's helping hundreds of thousands of people. He's shooting for the EIDL forgivable grant assistance that people applied to and they didn't receive the full $10,000. There's a lot going on. I'm uploading a video right now on my desktop to show you. I show you the letter that I wrote and the letter that I emailed to both senators in my state, and I let you listen to the phone call, the message that I left, and I show you where to go in the video. I'm sorry the links are not there yet, but we have other topics to talk about for now, and I will be giving it a shout out at the end of the video, end of the live. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm grabbing my mouse. Absolutely. They're definitely sending a second stimulus. I think that's the only thing they actually agree on. Maybe not the amount yet, but they have to send something. We're in August. For real? So, we are going to receive that money. That's what the video is about. I will include the link in the description below when I'm done with this live. Underneath this video to Jason, the specific video, and the video I'm uploading to show you the letter that I wrote, an email to Congress, email to the senators. I did 3 and 3. I sent it 3 times, and I called. And you can see exactly what I did. And I found them at contactsenators.com. And I show you the letter that I'm giving you permission to use. We're all independent, many of us are independent contractors, gig workers, food delivery, ride share, other gig app jobs. And we're independent contractors. And you can use my paragraph to email them tonight. It took me like an hour and a half to put everything together, and now I'm uploading it. But you're more than happy to copy and paste and put your name on it. If you're a delivery person or a rideshare person, you could tweak it to fit you, to save you. I want you to see that I'm somebody who would be totally afraid to ever contact a senator, but because of the help of Jason, EIDL, just look that up on YouTube. I followed his guidance, his suggestions, and I did it. And it's a great letter. I'm sorry I'm making you wait. It's about 71%. I gotta wait. I'm so sorry about the live. I couldn't find the Premiere on the iPad. Let's talk about the topic, because this is going to be a long video. I have a lot of information to share. I'm going to try to keep it under 30 minutes. Level up your YouTube income. Now it's time to get up to another level. It's time to start earning some, in my opinion, significant money. I would like to hit between $500 to $1,000 a month from YouTube alone, and I'm taking action to make my channels better, to link everything. I'm going to talk about Super Chat and Super Stickers, types of ads, enable or disable, and that's something that's been on my mind, and I finally did the research, and there's a lot going on. Upgrade channel appearance and food delivery job talk. Here we go. Why did I decide to enable the Super Chat and the Super Stickers? And I did that. I enabled them. It's because all the research that I do trial and error. I test things out to find out if they're working, and I share a lot of knowledge. I don't know about a membership site for me. You never know what the future would bring. But if I'm taking the time to go live and offer amazing information, and lives are timely. They take a lot of time, a lot of effort, got to be ready. There is a lot of work involved running YouTube channels. It's just a fact. So I figured, if I turned on the Super Chat and the Super Stickers, I would never say no to any Super Chats, because now I understand it better too. In the beginning, I didn't understand it, and I had it on for like a month, and I shut it off because I was nervous. YouTube takes 70% from membership channels and 70% from Super Chats and Super Stickers. However, they cover all the credit card fees. They cover that. See, I always thought that would come into play when I did my taxes. Do I have to cover that? I was a little confused about that. No, YouTube takes care of it all. And let me inform you that YouTube help creators like ourselves, and they're also helping themselves at the same time, because the more the creators, they go live, they create, they're accepting Super Chats, they're showing ads, they're accepting Super Stickers. Some channels, they have membership channels that I want to join some, but I'm just not ready yet. Thank you very much, Rideshare Lisa. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. Thank you. I did receive a couple a long time ago, but then I shut it off. And one, and he knows who he is. I won't say any names. He gave me $9.99, and that's another reason why I shut it off. Because when I looked into the stats, which I rarely do, he took away $3. And you have to keep in mind, when people send chats, they have up until 30 days to ask for a refund. And YouTube takes care of all that. That's another thing. YouTube takes care of all of that. I really understand it now. And I don't like taking... I was a little nervous. I was nervous about it. It bothered me. But now, since I understand it, yeah, I'll take any Super Chats or any Super Stickers. Why not? I put a lot of effort to research, to gather the information, to share what I know. And I'm sharing good information, valuable information. But a membership, I'm not sure. I never know in the future. But for now, as long as I go live and I'm allowed to turn on, I qualify to enable Super Chats, I'm going to do it. Don't hold yourself back. YouTube takes everything. They take their cut, and they cover all credit card transaction fees. So you don't have to worry about anything at tax time. All you have to worry about is receiving your 1099 and handing it in or submitting it when you do your taxes. Okay? Okay. So I give a lot of shout outs. I support many channels. I do a lot of research. We got that topic out of the way. I share a lot of valuable information. Now I'm going to talk about something else that I'm really tweaking my channels because I want to generate more income for my YouTube channels. This one is monetized, but soon the other channel that I'm sharing the link in the description below soon, and I'm sure it's down there. Oh, it's at 87%. Very slow tonight. It is Sunday, and there's a lot of people online. Within my settings, within your settings of your YouTube account, if you are a YouTube creator, I disabled interest-based ads. And why did I do that? Why? I know my eye looks bad. I can't let it hold me back. I'm going to the doctor's Wednesday. Because I'm on, like in the past few weeks especially, I've been shopping online. And they track you. They follow you. So they keep putting the same ads in front of you. And I finally got annoyed. I'm like, that's so annoying. I shopped at that store. Yeah, I bought 2 pairs of 3/4 sweatpants. I bought the shirt. They keep sending me the same. I want to see other ads. I want to see what else is out there. And I shut it off. And I did research on other channels. And not many people speak about this. And they are in different languages, but you got to use your common sense, use your gut feeling, read between the lines, read the titles. I disabled interest-based ads because I got annoyed from seeing the same ads over and over. I would like to see different ads. Fill me in of other stores I might want to shop at. You know, life has changed. I haven't gone clothes shopping. Everything in the past 6 months I've bought online. You know, I go food shopping. That's about it. And I even got half my dry food, like, online. Things are changing. So I want to see different ads. And I don't like the way Google AdSense, they follow you and keep putting the same ad in front of you. I don't want to see the same ad anymore. So when they ask me, again, when it comes on the bottom, I'm going to say, can you send me some other ads? So I did change that. I happen to feel that's going to help increase my YouTube revenue earned each month, generated each month, because I got annoyed. I can't be the only one that got annoyed. Seeing the same ads over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, whoever sent me, oh, thank you. Don, how's it going? What's going on? So keep that in mind. You go to your settings and turn off disable interest-based ads. Turn off interest-based ads. I disabled it. And I'm hoping to see an increase in my revenue. YouTube revenue. Excuse me. Under settings, types of ads. I checked them all. I didn't have them all checked. Let YouTube figure out where they want to put their overlays, because overlays usually show up on laptops and desktops. Sponsored cards, I've been really researching because I was thinking of buying some ads in the future because I really want my other channel to reach 1,000 subs, and I share a lot of valuable information there, but about a different niche. More about building websites, WordPress, affiliate programs, and the like. So let them figure out where they want their sponsored cards, their skippable video ads, non-skippable video ads, and during video. Let them figure it out. I checked them all. Let's see what happens. I want to see if there's an increase in my YouTube revenue. I'm going through a lot of trouble to really understand this, really learn it, and I like it. So if I can learn and I see a positive result, I'm going to share it with you. I'm telling you what I just did in the past few days. And it took a lot of reading, researching, tweaking. I have 3 channels. They're all different because YouTube can't just change everything all at once and have, you know, millions, probably billions. I would think YouTube has billions of creators. All their channels updated at the same time. It's impossible. Some channels are monetized, some have membership, some this, some that, and when I go into the settings, they're all different. That takes time, a lot of time. So that's what I did. I checked all types of ads underneath the settings. Up in the process, I couldn't do it all in one weekend. In my mind, I wish I could, but every day I'm going to do like 25, 25, 25. I'm going to hit every video at every YouTube channel. One I completed because they had this, it's the newest channel and it doesn't have that many videos. It has 42 videos. The other two, I'm just going to do like 25 a day. I'm updating all the descriptions because, and that's another video I will include in the link below. I added the emojis and I refreshed my entire description in the default settings, so when I go live it automatically submits the information, but it's fresh, it's organized. I have affiliate links more properly set up, and I have emojis making it stand out from the crowd. Looks great. That's a big something. I'm also going, and I did a lot of them. I did like 125 videos already. Checking every end screen. If I could put that video, thank you for the likes, don't forget to subscribe. I'll include that link in the description below too. There's so much going on. If you really want to make it and jack it up a level, I wouldn't mind earning an extra $50 a month in YouTube revenue from all my hard work. And soon I'm going to have 2 channels. I'm that close. I was at 797 the other day at my other YouTube channel, which you will find in the description below after the video uploads, because I couldn't go to the premiere. I did try, I'm very sorry. There is a learning curve. And cards. I'm adding cards to every video. And if I can't add an end screen, because when I record on a mobile device, it doesn't always allow me, I'll add a card. I also added a watermark, just a little picture of myself, for now, until I think of something. Watermark your property, your work. You're the creator. What's so great, it's taken me a long time to get there, but I'm creating all my own work. I'm not one of those YouTubers who use other people's videos all the time, and then they put their own spin on it, and they're using someone else's work. It's cheesy. Anyway, I'll give a lot of shout-outs. That I will do, because I watch the channels, and they're informative, and they help me succeed even more. And I also checking all the default settings of no, it's not made for kids, because at least half, that option wasn't there that long ago. So I don't want my videos to be labeled they're for children. They're not. Even though they're PG, most of them, they're not. I'm not catering to a child. So I have that default set too. If you're a YouTube creator, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of rules and guidelines that you need to follow. And don't forget the hashtags and the tags. All of that matters, guys. Makes you look more professional. It helps you with the YouTube algorithm. That video that I'm adding into the end screen saying don't forget to subscribe, give a like, join in. Well, that all comes into play, and over time automatically you will benefit from it when you're not working it. That's the whole point. Passive income, residual income, recurring income. I'm really loving that I had the chance to really sit down and understand YouTube more than I ever did before. And I'm sure there's a lot more there. Some people are just very you speak about finances and you build an audience. Money talks. If you're that confident speaking about, finances, you already got a head start. If you're a great speaker, if you're good on camera, I watch a lot of channels. They're naturals. Well, that's why they have 500,000 subscribers. That's why they receive 10,000 likes in 10 minutes. Because some people are naturals, and some people have to work at it a little bit harder. So take all of that into consideration, guys. It all matters. Okay, I'm going to give someone else a shout out, and I've been watching him. His name is David Merrick. He's a little bit older, but he has a great point of view. And he's uploading videos, and he's smart. Life experience. And he also does the gigs, which I think is really cool. And he's also dabbling in the stock market. And he's also talking about cryptocurrency. And the guy's like 67 years old. You're never too old to learn something new. The desire's there, you got it, you know? So his name is David Merrick. I'll give him more shout outs in the future. I'm going to make sure I got everything here. Because there's a lot going on. And I'm sorry that I couldn't grab onto the premiere. And thank you for the super chats. Hey, Bobby T, what's going on? I'm sorry I didn't read your "That's Not Right" share, Lisa. But I'll get there. I'll pay attention again. So, guys, a recap. This is very valuable information. You want to take it to the next level and see. I did it on the desktop, and I set up the premiere. I should have did it on my iPad, right? It wouldn't allow me to find that premiere on my iPad. Or I have to learn where to find it, but I know how to do it on the desktop. I'll get there. No big whoop. Well, now think about it, Lisa. Think about this. I thought that when they first, started with the super chats, and that came out like a year and a half ago, they are offering a free platform for all of us to use. We'll start off with that. They don't have to do that, but they're doing it because it's a moneymaker. I would never be able to code something to go live. They're taking 30% and giving us 70%. I hope I said that right before. Creators receive 70%. YouTube takes 30%. 30%. If I didn't say that before, 30%. And they're offering a free platform. They have to pay for the servers. They have billions of users. And they are generating a stream of revenue that has nothing to do with ads, just from creators. And their membership channels, they take 30%. Their super chats, they take 30%. But I'm relieved that I don't have to worry about any credit card fees, any super chat fees. I just worry about receiving that 1099, and I submit it at tax time. Done. I mean, they are giving us a free platform to work on. So I figured any extra income I can generate, I enabled the super chat and super stickers. I share a lot of valuable information, and everything I just shared with you, I researched it, I lived it, I tweaked it, I'm using it, I'm practicing it, I'm doing it. And I'm hoping to see, from all of that I'm going to finish doing, at least a 25% increase in my YouTube revenue. I'm going to see what you're saying. There has to be a different way. Super chats are for the creators and all they do, and to help with all they put into their channels. Did you drive this weekend? Oh, barely, Hogan reports. It wasn't even worth it. It's an embarrassment to even say that I earned anything, because I barely did. We'll talk about gigging. I know what you're saying, right, Chair Lisa? I felt the same way, but I guess after a year and a half, I feel, they didn't have to. I'm going to hold that for a moment. They didn't have to. It's finished processing. I have the picture. I have the information. It's gonna fight me, right? They have to pay for servers. They have to pay to run their business. And they are generating a platform for companies to want to promote on their platform, their ads. But I think it's going to make a difference. Go to settings and disable interest-based ads, because I got sick of looking at the same ads over and over and over again. You can get a Cash App or PayPal, so YouTube doesn't take the percentage away from you. You can get a Cash App. But there's still a fee for using those things, right? I mean, Costco is an Instacart in my area now. Did a shop, 600 shop and made 18. You did, you picked up $600 worth of merchandise and you made $18? Really? Yeah, you hear me, Lisa. I know. No Cash App. Shipped is growing and more beer and wine deliveries. Oh, and that's my next premiere live, if I could figure it out. I thought I had it all set up. There's a learning curve. Anyone who says it's easy to earn a ton of money on YouTube, they be doing it. That's why some people succeed and some people don't. I just want to be in the middle ground, and I'd be very grateful. I'm trying to put this, okay, what it took, all right. Because I want to share this next. So, I'm doing it now. And you can visit the links in the description below. I guess I have to wait till I get off. Yeah, till I get off the live. I really did try. There's a learning curve. It's a lot of work, guys. I'll wait a moment. Because I do want to talk about the gigging. It was like I worked for free. By the time I pay taxes, by the time I claim my gas, it was like nothing. Friday and Saturday, I went out for a couple of hours, nothing. Nothing. You can't even say that you worked a day. In my opinion. Not unless I wanted to work for free. It was really bad. I would have went out today. That's what I was planning on doing. But it was so bad. And it is the hardest summer. And it is during a pandemic. That's what's causing this. It's suppressing everyone. It's holding everything down. I said, I'll forget it. I am doing some new jobs this week. And I'm going to have a premiere, a live, speaking about those apps that I'm doing for the first time. And that's going to be the next topic for the next premiere, if I set it up properly. I wanted to use my iPad because the picture is better. My desktop's getting a little old. But now I know maybe I should set up the premiere on the iPad so that it's at my fingertips on the iPad. You know, I'm trying to figure it out. Always a learning curve. So it wasn't even worth it. It was such a joke. It really was. Cash App is free, and so is PayPal. You only pay fee if you want the money in your bank account right away. See, I've used PayPal, and if it's a business transaction, they charge a fee. I've used PayPal. You know? I happen to like YouTube. I don't mind what they're doing. They're giving me an easier way to generate a little extra income. Every little bit matters. Who knows what I'll do in the future. I want to have some giveaways again. Oh, it's all coming together. But there's a lot you can do with your YouTube channel to increase revenue. I think I got everything. Oh, one more thing I want to mention. With this pandemic, I noticed I've been cleaning out my closets, cleaning out my home, like most people have been lately. And they took away all the bins in my area where you put the clothes. I noticed it months ago. So, I noticed it months ago. So what I did today, I went across the street to get some basic stuff that I bought double of so I don't have to go until September because their prices are right. I needed some creamer. I bought a thing of instant coffee. I don't want to worry about going to that store until mid-September. In my area, across the street, there's $800,000 homes, $600,000 homes. Then over here, there's $300,000 homes. Then there's people like me who live in co-ops. Then there's people with less than me that they share a little apartment. A lot of people live in the woods around here. Maybe people turn a blind eye to that. But near the parkways, people set up tents. They're homeless. That's how they live. And they go through all the pails. I happen to live in the heart of a village, and there's garbage pails everywhere. And I live in a community where there's many co-ops. So each co-op has like one small dumpster on the property. And the people who live that way that don't have jobs, they go through the garbage pails and they go through the dumpsters. It's their job. It's what they do. Well, I had 2 pairs of shoes that never fit me. I'm really gutting out. And a pair of sneakers I wore maybe 10 times. They were too big for me, and they're great sneakers. So I didn't want to just throw them in the garbage. So when I went to the store across the street where they have a section, an area where all the people that all gather the bottles and everything from the garbage pails and stuff, that's what they do. They have carts of bottles, and they're putting the bottles in the machines to get money. I put the bag right there with shoes when I drove away, and a woman saw me and she already grabbed the bag because people are really in desperate need. And I was like, they're good sneakers. And she was just like, thank you. She knew exactly. She saw me pulling up. This one woman, she was hanging around with her friends doing the bottles. And I just made eye contact and I nodded and I put it on the ground. I didn't just say, hey, you. I didn't assume. Maybe she wasn't going to walk up. And she walked up and she was like, she knew what I was doing. I didn't want to just throw them away. They took away all our bins to give clothes to the less than. Exhausting. Well, it's a lot of little things like that. This might sound silly. I used to drink a lot more beer years ago, but now, maybe I buy 10 6-packs a year now. And I get a heavier beer when I'm in the mood for a beer. But years ago, I used to drink those Miller High Lifes all the time. And Yinglings a lot. And there's garbage pails across the street right in front of my apartment building, right on the corner. And instead of cashing it in, because I didn't want to cash it in, I would just take the bag of bottles and put them in the garbages. Because I know people are walking around, and that's a score. If they could get 45 cents or 85 cents with one bag. Little things like that add up to a lot. Then donating to Goodwill, it goes directly to the ones that need it. Oh yeah, she knew, and she was very nice. You could tell she was very nice. She was like, I was like, all right, thank you. You're welcome. And I drove away. She knew exactly. I'm sure I'm not the only one that does that. Because there is an area over here that I said, if I put this bag down, someone's going to walk up and take it. My butt wasn't even back in the car yet. And she was grabbing the bag. And I was like, oh, at least someone's taking it that really needed. A pair of flip-flops, 2 pairs of flats that I barely wore. I've had them for years. Like, why am I keeping these? They don't fit. And a pair of sneakers I wore maybe 10 times. And they're in great condition and someone can use them. So that's a suggestion. If that's happening in your area, ridiculous how they took away the bins. It's like, God, why are you taking away the bins? People are home now. They're gutting out their worlds. People less fortunate can really use those things. So that's it. I'm going to give a shout out again. I will include the links in the description below after this video uploads. I'm sorry about the premiere, the glitch. Got through it, got to learn it. Do a YouTube search and listen to what this man says. Jason, EIDL. EIDL, Jason, he'll pop up. And the link underneath that will be a link to a video I uploaded showing you the website I went to find the senators of my state. I show you the forms, how I did it. I give you an example of the letter that I mailed to them, emailed, and I did it 3 times to two of them. And you hear the recording, half of it. The computer was very glitchy today, and it cut me off, but it proves that I took action, and it proves that I called, and I left a message, just like Jason, EIDL, said to do. Thank goodness for people like him that guide people like us the right way, because I wouldn't know what to do. I educated myself, I learned something new, and I took action. What do we have to lose? And when you read my letter, you'll understand why I'm asking for that $9,000 balance due to me. I never got it. I was one of the first people who applied for that $10,000 forgivable grant assistance, and they sent me $1,000 like they did to so many other people. It's an insult. Insult. And the more emails they receive, you can use my letter, so you could do it. Now it probably would take you 10 minutes. Tweak it to match you. Use my letter. Email them before they start negotiating. We want this bill to pass. Make it a law so the SBA follows through on the way the law was written originally, and they screwed a lot of people, and it's not right. And we have it coming to us. Thank you, Jason. I will include his link in the description below. Gotta learn, there's a learning curve. So guys, see you next time. Thanks for joining in. This was a long, see, it's already 35 minutes. It's a long. Hey, Dimples on Demand, how are you? I'm getting into the shopping. I'm getting there, very close. You only got 1,000. You're going to want to watch my video. Bobby T, give me 5 minutes. I'll have it underneath in the description, because you're going to want to watch it. You're going to be like, holy shit. Let me go do that right now. I'm telling you, a lot of people got screwed. See you, Rideshare Lisa. Thank you, everyone. Any thumbs up are appreciated. Check out the links below. And I'll see you in the next video clip. See you guys. Have a good one. Bye, guys.